Welcome to NBA action. Hey, what's the matter? Aren't you ready to square off? You'd better be with plays like these coming your way.
Beautiful ball handling by Houston.
So don't blow it. Get pumped up, because we've got all the best stuff.
That's with authority.
What time is it?
Jim's got it right up into the eye. Whose game is it? It's Michael Jordan's game.
The mailman delivers.
Less than a second. There's Dominic. Three-pointer. Oh, did you see that?
Yes!
How high can you get up? We begin with the action reel and the scorching Phoenix Suns. And the victories are taking on a familiar face.
Look at the Phoenix Suns' faces. They're either smiling or snarling, and our faces are just blank.
After disposing of Denver, the Rockets would come into town. But it would be Charles Barkley who would blast off.
Oh, he's something awesome. Just absolutely awesome.
After notching a triple-double, Barkley took in the rest of this round.
Here's Dumars. No look to Barkley. Oh, brother. Make it number 14 in a row. Suns go the month of December unbeaten.
And in San Antonio, win number 15 appeared to be in the bag after this incredible Barkley block.
And that's the way to end it.
Whoa, not so fast, say the Spurs.
The ball
There it
loose.
is.
San Antonio had it. They pivot. Yes.
With Warriors
And the win streak of the Phoenix Suns is now history.
The Warriors' woes are now ancient history as Chris Mullin and company are winning again. Against the Spurs, Mully's 42 was just too much.
They double team Hardaway underneath goes Mullen, and Chris Mullen regains the lead for the Warriors. And the Warriors have pulled this one out.
After handing John Lucas his first coaching loss, the Road Warriors bombed the Rockets.
2 seconds left. Sprewell trying to get the shot up. He does for 3.
Spearheading the 20-point blowout was the explosive Tim Hardaway. And when the home-and-home series shifted to the Bay Area, Hardaway quickly showed them the door as he dismantled the Rockets.
Hardaway throws it. Oh, right on the money to Alexander. And he stuffs it.
But the Warriors better watch their back in the Pacific. The Sacramento Kings are making their move. They began their week by destroying Dallas.
Richmond whips it away from Palmer. Richmond to the open floor to a trailing Bonner. Power whip with the right hand.
The Kings raced away with their 4th straight win. Next would be the 76ers, and they were hungry for more.
Sacramento, they have won 4 games in a row. They're coming off a Tuesday night blowout win against Dallas. They beat the Mavericks 139-81, a 58-point win.
Sacramento once again showed that they were the kings of their court as they scored a franchise-high 154 points.
Hope it doesn't get any worse than this.
Leading the 56-point rout was rookie Walt Williams, who paced the Kings with a career-high 40 points.
Walt Williams on a 3. Oh, is he burning them.
In winning by a combined 114 points, the Kings set an NBA record for back-to-back blowouts. The Jazz were having a jam session of their own this week. Against Minnesota, John Stockton dished out 20 assists. As Utah cruised to the easy victory. In their next game, the 76ers would provide tougher opposition. But this time, it would be Utah's off-season acquisitions providing the spark as they combined for 30 points off the bench.
Humphries flings it down to Moscovia.
The Jazz took their 4-game streak into Portland, where Malone would provide the muscle. And then, he'd team up with an old friend for the big road win.
And Carl from Stockton scored a goal, patented play, year after year after year.
We now hit a sad note in this week's news notes and quotes as we mourn the passing of the distinguished radio broadcaster of the Boston Celtics for over 40 years, Johnny Most. The 69-year-old legend died Sunday of cardiac arrest. In other news, Michael Jordan became the Bulls' all-time assist leader as he eclipsed Norm Van Leer's old mark in a game against Miami this week. Fellow Dream Teamer Clyde Drexler has been sidelined all week with a sore knee. While an often-injured player, Jeff Ruland, has returned to the NBA, this time as a Detroit Piston.
Just here and give it my all and see what happens. It's just great to be back, and it's going to continue to work hard and see where it goes.
Another player on the comeback trail is Bernard King, whose year-long rehabilitation is nearing completion. While Washington welcomes the return of Bernard King, they've come to rely on fellow forward Harvey Grant, who's on the rise. Last year, Harvey Grant came into his own, emerging from the shadow of his brother Horace, and enjoyed his best year as a pro. But after the Bullets matched a lucrative free agent offer sheet signed with New York, Grant struggled to find the shooting touch he enjoyed last season.
I was trying to get everyone involved, and I wasn't looking for my shots, and my rebounding really wasn't there. So after that, I took it upon myself to go out and trying to find my shots, looking for my shots a lot more, and things starting to turn around for myself and the team.
Grant turned things around in a big way, posting career highs in consecutive complete games in December.
40 points for Harvey Grant, the first 40-point game of his NBA career. And who knows, he might be on the way to 50 the way he's playing.
Leading the Bullets in scoring at 21 points per game and in minutes played, Harvey Grant is demanding a great deal of attention around the league. But this Bullet won't be satisfied with just glitzy stats and complimentary coverage.
Right now, I'm looking for more because I've been in the league 5 years now. I never made the playoffs, so that's my goal, and I think that's the goal of the team.
And now, the silent motor that drives the Pistons is holding court.
The Detroit Pistons select Joe Dumars.
He'll try a triple left corner, blocked by Dumars. He saved it!
He can do no wrong. It is Dumars' domain tonight at the Palace.
Our two scouts, Will Robinson and Stan Novak, saw him play. And they said, hey, this is a guy you have to see play. I looked at him and I said, geez, this guy in Isaiah, you know, it would be illegal.
Great move by Dumars, and it counts. Busting out Dumars. He is a killer. Jordan knocked away by Dumars. Great defense by Joe.
Joe D still with it, coast to coast. He'll pull up right of the lane and gun. He got it! Dumars is on fire. He has 29.
Dumars was quick to display a deft scoring touch, but he soon realized that writing an NBA success story took more than shooting ability.
Everybody wants to score. Everybody wants to shoot the ball. But I've always wanted to be on a great team, on a championship team. And I've seen great teams and championship teams, and I always saw guys who didn't do all the scoring. And I always admired those guys.
Armed with one of the league's most well-rounded games, Dumars was MVP of the 1989 Finals and drove the Pistons to back-to-back championships.
Stop and pop from the paint. It's through.
I can't recall a display like this in a World Championship game. Just incredible. Just incredible what Joe Dumars is doing.
And what Dumars has done his entire career is turned stopping the opposition into a science.
Defense is a couple of things. First of all, you have to want to play defense. When you're out there by yourself and there's no help, and it's just you and that guy, it really gives you a charge then because you know it's just you and him, and somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. It's not going to be any in between.
Joe, play him straight up.
That's as good a defense as you will ever find, ever.
Let yourself go.
He can't block the shot, so he take the charge. You know, people don't like that.
Shot clock's at 8. Mullen is called for a charge.
Dumars has made his living playing smothering defense. But this season, the Pistons have asked that he exert himself even more on the offensive end.
Dumars spins down the left side, goes inside, threw it up in and fouled.
Topside dish to Joe D, trying for three. It's through. A triple for Joe Dumars. Isaiah on the right side. Dumars topside. Joe D drills it for three. You talk about big-time shots. Well,
Music.
You know what you're going to get when you see me walk on the floor, and you know what you're going to get when you see me walk off the floor. I'm not going to be a phony.
Let yourself go.
I'm one of these guys who, the competition of it all. Going hard, sweating, bumping, banging. That's just the way it is when you step on the floor.
While Joe Dumars continues to make a name for himself, in this week's Legend segment, we profile Dennis Johnson, who also rose from relative obscurity.
I came from there to within 22 games of being or playing the most games a guard has ever played in the league.
After leading Seattle to an NBA championship in 1979 and 3 years with the Phoenix Suns, DJ joined Larry Bird and the Boston Celtics for 2 of their 3 league titles in the 1980s, drawing high praise for his efforts.
Well, DJ's
I've always said he was the best player I've ever played with, not only because he passes the ball so much to me, it's that he can make the plays when he has to make the plays.
Goes into the lane, jump pass back out to DJ. DJ throws on the top! It's gone, and no time left!
Though he's since retired, DJ feels no remorse.
Along with the championships that I won and certain honors or so, and being on the all-defensive team a number of years and a lot of everything, I don't think anybody should feel sorry for this. I don't, at least.
While Johnson's defensive prowess earned him 5 straight selections to the all-defensive first team, he doesn't hold the record for the most consecutive times being named to this esteemed group. Can you name the defensive standout who holds this record? We'll be back with the answer right here on NBA Action. Now the answer to our trivia question. The player who has made the most consecutive NBA all-defensive first teams is the legendary Bobby Jones. As a defensive anchor of the Philadelphia 76ers, Jones was selected to the squad a record 8 straight times. Making their mark in On Fire is a trio of young guns who are blowing away the opposition this week. The Suns' Richard Dumars heads the list, as Phoenix's versatile swingman from Oklahoma State has come into the league with great confidence, and his play has heads turning out west.
Johnson leaves it for Dumars, who is putting on a show, and he is a star in the making.
Also making the most of his opportunity to play more is New York point guard Greg Anthony. With starter Doc Rivers injured, Anthony made his bid to become New York's top field general, as the second-year guard from UNLV was doing it all.
Anthony with a beautiful move, but he draws the foul.
Finally, the Heat's Harold Miner has gotten a chance to shine in Miami. Miner has been displaying his unbelievable athletic ability while helping the Heat to some much-needed victories.
Miner took it away. Big strip. What a steal. Miner from long. Oh, 2 more. 3 on 2. Miner.
Oh, great.
Got it.
He is feeling it tonight. Harold Miner, 4 field goals, 8 points here in the second quarter.
Tough to beat that act, but we'll give you an encore performance anyway. Leading the buzzer beater brigade is Utah's Jay Humphries.
Humphries, 2 seconds, and hits at the buzzer for 3.
The Nets' Drazen Petrovic has a flair for the dramatic too.
Petro at the buzzer. Oh. It goes! Whoa!
And the Clippers' Gary Grant put the Knicks away.
Here's Grant from deep. He hits at the buzzer, and the Clippers have won.
Next, we'll see who's the best on the block as Shaq welcomes Jeff Ruland back. Now, Patrick Ewing's not used to this.
There's Ewing, blocked by Davis.
And Sean Kemp didn't want any visitors either. Oh, and how's this for a swat?
Jordan with a reject.
Now, watch these guys as they stumble, but never crumble, like the Bullets' Harvey Grant.
Harvey Grant tripped up, got it, and the foul.
And Blue held up nicely, thank you, too.
Check this out. Goes off the wrong foot. Back off. You know who shoots that shot all the time? Michael Jordan.
But even Michael would be impressed with this one.
Lloyd hearing the whistle. What a shot on the continuation. It counts.
And now, we send it home with some great alley-oops. KJ's back, and he shows he hasn't lost his touch.
Beautiful lob pass, though. I mean, that is right on the money for Dumars.
The Bulls know how to do that.
Oh, yeah! Clean it up, Scotty! Yes!
Spud Webb doesn't like to waste time. He gets it up court in a hurry.
What can you say?
I wouldn't want to repeat what I'd like to say.
And KJ finds Dumars again.
Oh, what a play! What a play, George!
In our inside look, we find out what it's like in those precious final seconds called crunch time.
I always say this to coaches. Do you send the right guy to take the last shot for you?
Buckle up, gang.
Could you cut this with a knife? The tension in here now.
Crunch time in the NBA.
The magical players. They demand the ball. The players who are playing with them feel the electricity, but they're blessed. They're special.
Aims to Bird. He gets a good shot in the shoulder winner. There's
nobody better with a game on the line. Maybe nobody better ever.
I consider myself one of the better shooters in the world, so I always feel that I'm the guy they should go to because I feel I'm the guy that's going to hit the shot.
You know, when you nailed a big shot, you feel like Clint Eastwood.
Here comes Magic. He's got it. He throws it on the way for three. Good!
When it's heart, guts, and crunch time, the little guy is Mr. Special.
Isaiah Thomas knew all the way he wanted to take this last shot. If his team was going to lose, he was taking that responsibility on his shoulders.
I can't think of another moment in the game of basketball that I get more thrills out of than taking a game-winning shot.
Inbound the cart right to Jordan. Time winding down. Michael for three. Yeah! 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 Yes! 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 A winner!
Only a few players have the ability to end a game with one swift blow, quite like these real-life Terminators.
He's the ultimate go-to guy. It's not easy as a former coach to find a guy that's willing to be the hero or the GOAT of a basketball game. That's not even Larry Bird's mind.
Here's Bird. Drexler all over him. He fires. It's a three-pointer.
When the pressure gets tight, there are only a few players that want the basketball, and Magic wants the ball.
Ball is into Magic. Magic to the dribble. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Magic's 18-footer. Wins it. Has he ever done it before? You bet he has. Will he ever do it again? Time and time again.
He is one of those fortunate people that can, from a mental standpoint, move his game to a new level. And that puts him in a class with clutch performers.
We're not shooting until the final second. If I make it, we win. If I miss it, we going into overtime. I ain't giving them a chance to shoot it again.
Let's go, Zeke. Thomas again for three. He's amazing.
What was your call on that last play?
That was get the ball, Michael. Everybody get the out of the way.
The inbounds pass comes into Jordan. Here's Michael at the foul line. A shot on Elo. Good! The Bulls win it! They win it!
Their last-second heroics have become legend, placing them in an elite group of performers who rise to the occasion in crunch time. But sometimes, as we find out in this week's Magic Moment, the glare of the spotlight becomes a bit too harsh on its would-be heroes.
Last 10 seconds. Ellis. They bring it down to the last shot. They don't want to give the Lakers a trip. Lakers don't want to foul. 2 seconds. Time is going to run out. Regulation has ended. Derek Harper didn't know how much time was left on the clock. We're headed for overtime in Dallas.
I tell you what happened, Brett. Harper thought they were leading the game by 1 point because he was running out the clock. I bet he thought they were leading the game by a point instead of the game being tied because he ran the clock out and he thought right then that Dallas won the game.
Well, first of all, I don't think people, after that particular play, I don't think people expected to hear from Derek Harper again. I think they expected me to jump off of, Sears Tower or something, just go crazy, you know what I mean? But life isn't that way. I think the important thing is when you make a mistake is that you learn from it.
Dallas has got the ball with 19 seconds left, down by a point.
Harper with the ball against Cooper.
Aguirre drives, misses it. Ball is free on the floor. Harper for three. He got it! He got it with 3 seconds to go! Lakers will call time, down by 2, and Derek Harper has done it!
And now that we have you on the edge of your seat, it's time for the top 10 plays of the week.
5, 4, 3,
2, 1. In our courtside countdown, at number 10, the Celtics got off on the wrong foot as the ball hits Joe Klein's foot, while Sean Kemp scoops it up and does the rest.
This kid an athlete or what?
Gerald Wilkins leaves defenders in the dust and swoops to the hoop.
Hammers it home. Gerald Wilkins.
The Warriors' Chris Gatling got run over by a car. Antoine Carr, that is.
Come back strong, and there's a start, perhaps.
Oh, it doesn't get any stronger than that.
Number 7, Isaiah Thomas uses the volleyball move to set the Pistons up at the net.
Isaiah, no look, saves it ahead to Worm inside the Woolridge, who lays it in.
At number 6, after this fling by Bill Lambier, nobody was more surprised than Bill himself.
Fake, half foot, high glass, hits it, and a foul on Chapman.
Ball took forever to come down.
Next, it's the DC Show, starring Derek Coleman, of course.
What a play by Anderson off the block by Coleman. Here is Coleman putting it home. What teamwork.
But the power slam of the week is by Doug West, leaving his mark on the Mavericks.
Boy, that's a thunderous stunt by Doug West. They beat it. And West just storms to the hoop at a three-point opportunity.
Next, Miami's electrifying rookie Harold Miner gives the Lakers a jolt.
But Miner rammed it through. That's the kind of thing that psychs the team up. That's an electric kind of play.
At number 2, no one's getting this one back from Patrick Ewing.
And another Knick steal. Here's Ewing. Oh, Patrick Ewing with yet another steal.
For our edge superior performance, Mad Max Vernon Maxwell operates like a doctor.
Shaking old Dr. J, going underneath, using the rim as protection and throwing up on a reverse layup.
That is a beautiful drive, isn't it? And look at the English he puts on the basketball.
I'm Jim Fagan for NBA Action.
Good feed to Coleman. What a beauty. Robinson.
Larry Johnson driving for the hole.
Oh, what a great pass.
Can't touch this.
Jordan in deep on Elo.
Can't touch this.
Drexler.
Music. Hold on a little bit and let them know what's going on like that. Like that. Hold on a minute, just fall on back. Let them know that you're too much. And this is a beat they can't touch. Yo, I told you, you can't touch this. Yo, sound the bell. School is in. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.